Mattias.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing good, doing good. I sent the link over to Johnny, seeing if he'll hit the link and join us in just a second.
Yes.
So, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you fine.
Good, good. How about I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna open up the show. We'll get going, and when he joins us, he joins us. All right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. Here he is, Johnny. You with us?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Hey, good, brother. It's good to see you, my friend. Thank
Same.
you.
Same.
I'm gonna open up the show, and we're gonna have some fun, guys. All right.
Sure.
Yes.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the No Cover TV podcast. That's right. I'm your host, Big Al, and I take that local and national original music scene and I just shove it in your face. Sometimes I smack you around. You need to hear it. There's a lot of great music out there around the world, all genres, all age groups. It is amazing. What you need to do is kind of turn that radio off, that commercial station, stick your head out the window and take a listen. There's a musician, artist, band on every block that are trying to make some great music for you to listen to. And these artists are doing what they love to do to put a smile on your face because they know you're working an 8 to 10 crappy hour day probably. So they want to put a smile on your face. My favorite 3 words is support, support, support. Go support these artists. Go to the shows, pay the cover charge, get the swag, t-shirts, CDs, vinyls, coffee cups, anything you can get from the bands. Support them, please, because they're doing what they love, what they do, and making you happy. We've got a great show for you today. Before I get to the band, though, you want to get a hold of me and get on the show, go to the website, www. Well, there's a lot of W's, but .nocovertv.live. And check out the website right there. Gives a little brief description of No Cover TV. And down at the bottom of the page, if you'd like to make a little donation towards the show, that always helps out to push your music out even farther through print and on air. So that's what I'm doing. I've been doing it since 97, getting your music out there, and I don't plan on stopping. I'm going to be a pain in all your butts, people. So we have got a great show for you today, and we're actually hopping the puddle. We're jumping all the way over to Sweden with the band Quiet Rival. How you guys doing? That is Johnny. Can you hear me? Well, we might have some technical difficulties here.
Oh, it's gone away.
Yeah. Can you hear me now, Mattias?
Yes, I hear you fine.
Okay. Looks like Johnny disappeared on me, so it might be just me and you.
Yes.
Unless he joins back again. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man.
You doing great? Yeah.
Just sit down and have some dinner, and it's evening time here.
May I ask what's for dinner?
I ate some beer.
My favorite
Beer,
go-to.
potato,
Beer.
some red wine. So.
That's beautiful. That's great, man.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk. It's too bad Pretty can't join us, and I've already talked to him before, and we'll see if Johnny jumps back on. But we got quite a bit to talk about. I want to talk about Quiet Rival, my friend. Great band.
Thank you. We started this band about a year ago, and the name Quiet Revival is because I'm a huge fan of Randy Rhoads.
Are you really?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, that was a sad. Yes, and Johnny's back, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
Yes, you stay right there with us, Johnny. Yes, and
Will do.
Randy Rhoads, Mathis, and that was a very sad day when he passed away.
Very sad.
Yes, a very sad day for all of us. I shed tears back then, and great guitar player.
I feel you on that. It was the huge talent.
Very talented man. Very talented man. And in your own right, I hear a lot of your influences through what you're playing on the guitar and stuff. Incredible. You're amazing. Let me tell the podcast what I hear as far as your music. You guys are straight up, you're fucking rock and roll, man. You're heavy duty with a nice kick to it.
That's what we like to hear. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm bouncing off the walls. I'm loving what I'm hearing. And you just started this up about a year ago, you said.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, about a year ago.
Okay. Well, let's back up a little bit. Johnny, you still with me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now, did you, Johnny, Manis, and Purdy, did you all know each other before you started Quiet Rival?
Well, I've known Matthias all of his life. I'm his big brother, so that's.
Oh. Okay, that works.
Yeah, we have played sometimes before. We can say it like that, right?
Right. Definitely. Okay. So you guys are brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I'm going to have some fun here because you're brothers. I take my artists and I put them in a time capsule. Is it all right if I do that with you too?
Sure.
Yeah, go on.
All right. We're going to go back in the past. I want to know what you two were doing at around the age 12 years old. What were you listening to music-wise?
Shall I start?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lot like now, actually. It was Saxon and Whitesnake and stuff like that. But also influenced by Entombed and Meshuggah.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys. It was a little bit heavier back then.
Yeah. I remember when I got the first Saxon cassette tape in '82. Oh my, that blew me away.
Yeah.
Oh my
They're great. They are still great, I think.
They are still great. Yes, they are. Next, what you got for me?
You go ahead.
What were you listening? Brother. Yeah, what were you listening to?
Matthias.
Matthias, you there?
You hear me?
Yeah,
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I was around 5 to 7, I stole Johnny's cassettes with AC/DC, and I brought it to the school, and we had our own little concerts there. We started. We believed that we were AC/DC and played for the girls. And when I was older, I started going into Pantera, Metallic.
Okay. Now, when did you guys decide to pick up instruments, go to the guitar and the drums? Or the bass, I should say.
Well, I was about 13, 14 maybe. Some of the guys I went to school with, we started to play like in the evenings and playing around mostly, doing our own music and making covers of Metallica and such bands. They were really popular back then. So.
Right. So now, Matthias, am I saying your name right?
Matthias.
All right, Matthias. What age did you pick up your first guitar, and what was it? You hear me, Matthias?
I believe he's going in and out, just like me.
Yeah. All right. Well, Johnny, let's.
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
You hear me now?
Oh, okay, I can hear you now, Matthias. What?
I was about. The first time I picked up a guitar, I was maybe 6 or 7 and started. I really don't try to learn. I just playing around with it. But when I was 11 or 12, I take the lessons, and from 11, I played seriously.
Yeah, and it seems that you picked it up quite fast. Because you're hot, you're good. You tear that guitar up, you make it scream, brother. Yes, you do. Boy, incredible guitar player you are. Yeah. Now, Johnny, on the bass, what made you decide to pick up the bass?
Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't really know because I've always played both bass and guitar, and I played all kinds of instruments. I used to play drums as well when I was younger. So, but in this case, there is I have a baby brother who is really fucking talented on his guitar play. So I didn't want to compete, and they needed a bass player, so here I am.
There you are.
Yeah, it was kind of easy to, let him go ahead. I can stand in the back and play some really cool grooves instead.
Now, when I listen to your music and see your performances and stuff, you guys are seasoned professionals. You guys been doing this a while. How many other bands have you guys been in prior to Quiet Revival? Anybody?
I have the problem with Wi-Fi.
Okay, we just got Matthias now.
Yes.
How many bands were you
in? I've been in 2 serious bands. Before this, actually, I have played some rockabilly music also.
Really?
Yeah, influenced by Brian Setzer and.
Oh, that's great. Rockabilly is a hot commodity over here in the States. Yes, it is. It's hot all over the world, actually. Great music. Great music. It is. It is. So, hey, Johnny's back. Yes, he is. Right, Johnny?
Yeah, I hope so. Can you hear me now?
Technical difficulty. I can hear you.
Yeah.
And we got to remember we're 10,000 miles away from each other.
Yeah.
So
that's sure.
Technical difficulties. I want to talk about some music here now. You guys have been working hard in this past year on your music and stuff, and you got some really killer tunes out there. And you do covers and your own original music, don't you?
We have not written any own songs yet, but
you're working on it though, aren't you?
Oh yeah, we are.
Oh, okay. So, when do you think we will be able to hear an original from Quiet Revival? How soon?
It's a bit hard to say at the moment. We are playing quite much, but there is a lot of how do you say this? They want to have like cover bands and stuff, so we do that.
Yes.
And we sneak in some of our own music as well. I'm not really sure when we are going to record anything of our own.
Okay. Right. Well, and that's a good way to, get out there and get your original music slipped into between cover songs and stuff like that. And you can spread it out a little further and further as you go in time.
That's that's great.
Yeah. And it looks like, you're very busy playing out. How many times a month are you playing out?
It's starting to build up now because it's springtime and everyone wants to go out and have some fun, and then it gets more questions about it. So I think we have in April we have 2 gigs. I think so.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. Pertti is the managing man of the band as well, so he's got it.
And of course, Pertti's not here, so we'll have to pick on him a little bit. So tell everybody in podcast land, Matthias, where they can find you. What platforms are you on? Where can they find your music? Hear you, Matthias? Technical difficulties, you gotta love them. Yeah. So, Matthias, you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, good. Still got you aboard. Okay. So, good deal now. What platforms can they find all your music on?
Yeah, we're on YouTube, where it's the original studio versions and some live performance. And on Spotify, they can hear our demo.
Yes, and I did get to see it. I love it, and you guys are having a great time. It looks like
Yeah.
a lot of fun. A lot of fun. That's good. That's great. So, now who does most of? Yeah, I know you're doing a lot of cover songs, but when it comes down to writing, who's doing the writing and bringing it to the band, and how's that all working? There's Johnny. What do you think, Mateus? Johnny?
I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm going in and out of it all the time. So
I can hear you now.
yeah, I'm sorry I didn't hear the question.
Okay, let's see. What was I asking here? Okay, the venues and stuff like that. You're playing out. Okay. We asked how many venues you were doing a month, and you're keeping quite busy.
Well, again, I have to refer to Perty. He is the man who knows everything about this. But I was saying, in April, I think we have two gigs who are, booked.
Right.
Then,
Great.
and in
Great.
May, I believe it's 2 as well. So far.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Now, didn't you guys just recently do some type of a band competition a few months ago?
It wasn't a competition. It was like, several bands who were playing at the same night in Gävle, Sweden, Gävle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, how'd that go? Good show?
I thought it went kind of great, actually. It was a fun gig, so we had a lot of fun.
A good deal. That's great, man. And you notice I'm looking, you got some fans and followers out there that really like you, man. What do you think of that?
Well, you get excited and you get glad when you hear that. So that's always, it's exciting. It's fun.
Stays with you.
Yeah.
It does. It's nice to see that. It's nice to see that. So now I'm going to ask you some fun questions here. Let's have a little fun and see if we can get some answers out of both of you. Okay. Now this first question, you get to choose 2 people in the world, each of you. What 2 people, one alive, one that has passed, that you'd like to step on the stage and perform with?
Ooh.
One of you are up.
That's kind of a tough question.
I gotcha. Come on. Throw me a name.
No, I'm not really sure, actually.
No?
There are quite a lot of people that I want to be on stage with, but
Jimi
Hendrix would be like really fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Now, if you could hang with Priest and Saxon, would you like that?
Well, of course, yeah. Sure.
That would be a good show.
Yeah.
I'll be hanging right there with you. We have a great time. Oh boy. So another question I have is, it's kind of the same question, 2 answers you get. Anywhere in the world, what 2 stages would you like to perform on?
Woodstock. That would be kind of nice.
Yeah, Woodstock. Oh yeah. That big old field. Hundreds of thousands of people.
With Led Zeppelin, perhaps.
That would be amazing. My gosh, I got to see Jimmy Page years ago, and that was just mind blowing. Ah, yes.
I believe you.
Indeed. Okay. So now, when you guys are up there, okay, do you like to do the big shows where, say, 500 or more people out there, or you like the more close venues there where the people are right on top of you?
Mattias, är du med eller?
Either one of you.
Well, me for one, I like to play them small venues where there are not like not like 500 people. Smaller
Yeah.
places where we are closer to the audience and
Mm,
can touch each other almost. That's
Yeah.
nice.
You can get more personal, definitely.
Yeah.
And the fans like that. The fans definitely like that. Now, I take it that you're a band that likes to stick around after you're done playing and hang out with your fans, don't you?
Sure. Have a beer with
Yeah.
our fans is like the greatest. So
That is the greatest. That's the greatest.
yeah.
Now, after you're all done with your set and you wrapped up and you put everything in the van or the truck, how long does it take you guys to wind down when you get home?
It doesn't take long.
No.
You take a
You
beer
st-
and you
yeah.
just sit and relax.
Yeah. I have to go through everything in my head, so it's about 2-3 hours after that.
Okay.
Yeah, I just go through everything what could I have done better or changed or what was this or that and things like that. Yes, we always critique ourselves, I guess. Most definitely. So, Maddie, you still with me?
Yes, still there.
All right.
Lost John
Now,
again.
yeah, I see that. Well, but he'll be back. Now, here's a question right here I have for you.
Yeah.
All right. And he's back. There's Johnny. So you guys are on stage ready to perform. You hit the first chord. The people move towards the stage. They start moving, swaying. They actually might be singing your songs to you, back to you. When you see that, how does it hit your hearts, guys? How does it make you feel?
You be warm.
Yeah.
You feel warm inside and you get happy. So
Yeah. It's something
then you know you have to go like 150% that gig.
Yes. And you got to do 150% all the time, whether it's one person or 10,000 people.
Yeah.
You always want to do that. Definitely always want to do that out there. So definitely. Now I want to talk a little bit about some music here. Now I was checking out some music and you blow me away. You're blowing me away on some of these covers. Mississippi Queen. Oh yes, unbelievable.
Thank you.
You're ripping that guitar up. Do you guys ever just stop playing and let you just take off on the guitar and rip at it?
The
What was that?
I'm not sure what he was going to say, but Mississippi Queen is a favorite to play.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's a great song, and thank you for covering it. You do a beautiful job on that. And then what do I hear? Crazy Train, Ozzy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you hear the live version. Yes.
Yeah. I love it, man. So, I mean, you got On the Road Again. So What? You got some great covers that you're doing and stuff like that. Now, I want to see you take that full sound that you got out of a 3-piece band, and I want to hear your original stuff sometime soon.
Sure will be coming soon.
Yeah, I got a feeling you're gonna blow it right out of the water, guys. Definitely.
Yeah.
You're a 3-piece band, but you sound like a 5-piece band.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, you fill in every gap. You do. I mean, Johnny on bass, you are amazing. On guitar, unbelievable. You need a fire extinguisher to put that thing out, I think. Unbelievable. And then Perty on drums, very simple kit. I like it. Full sound. Excellent.
I think we're 3 guys who connect perfect together.
Yeah, we're all brothers. Definitely. So now, have you been getting any radio or press or anything, getting your stuff out there?
I think Perry had sent some audio files around to
Okay. All right. Good. I got to do a music show here tonight or tomorrow, and I will play one of your songs on that music show because I want to. When we're done with this, I'm going to shoot it off to all the platforms, and everybody around the world is going to listen to your story and your music.
Yeah, sounds great.
Got to get you out there, brothers. Got to get you out there. Now, tell me, how are your fellow bandmates, friends in your area, town, city? Everybody get along, or is there some drama, anything going on in the scene?
I think in where we live, it's a little drama. If some band gets better than another, then some.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I don't like that drama stuff a whole lot.
Most of the times you are friends, all of us.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
so,
of course.
Yeah. You should support each other, and whether you like the music or not, support what they're doing. Somebody likes it. Yeah, most definitely. Hey, here's a question here. I like this one because you're a metal band, you're a rock and roll band. This had to happen to one of you guys. When you're on stage playing, what did any of you have an embarrassing moment, like trip over a chord or fall on the drums or a mic slap you upside the head or anything?
Not yet, actually, but maybe some wrong chords or it's get fucked up in a solo, and that's kind of embarrassing to me. But
right.
Not embarrassing at all. It's part of the job, so to speak.
Yeah. Right. There you go. And it's just the audience loves it. They do.
That's humanity.
Yeah, it is. We're twisted in our own ways, aren't we?
We'll definitely try to make a laugh out of it anyway, so it wouldn't be embarrassing at all.
No, you got to make a laugh, and some things that turn out bad actually benefit you a lot better. Get you out there even more sometimes. Now, since you've been with Quiet Revival, and it's a new band. Any memorable moments with the band so far? One.
Well, I guess we have our gigs to remember us by, so that's really fun. Anyways,
good.
Doing the rehearsals is also fun still, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask, do you got any merch? You got T-shirts and stuff?
Not yet,
but please go on.
We're about to find some where we can buy many at one time to bring out when it's a bigger concert or something. We want to get out more to the audience, get more people to like us, and then
definitely. Well, I want one of those T-shirts when it's made up. I got to get one of those shirts. Most definitely.
We send one to you.
One for you for sure.
I appreciate it. Appreciate that. Now, as far as your YouTube videos, who's shooting the videos, and are we going to produce some more videos?
The live versions, it's my girlfriend who filmed us.
Okay.
She's been with us on the gigs.
Okay. Are you planning on doing maybe a storyboard type video?
Yeah, sometimes it will.
That'd be great.
That would be fun, actually.
Yeah,
really fun.
That would be a good time. Yeah, think that I'll put a good storyboard together. That'd be really cool. Really cool. And definitely. Now, with the other bands in your area and stuff, are you able to collaborate with any of them? They open, calling you up, hey, you want to open for us or play with us or anything like that? Everybody good to go?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do now in April. There are several bands, so we are playing together on the same night and same stage, So that's kind of
sweet. Nice. Yeah, that is nice. I like to shoot this question out there. All right, say you're done with your show, you're sitting at your table, this big guy walks up to you, puts a piece of paper in front of you, and it's a record label. Would you sign it, or do you want to stay independent?
It depends on the
terms.
Yeah.
Yes. All has to be dependent on the terms. I agree with you, gentlemen. I agree. I look out for
I wouldn't sign anything without reading it like a couple of 100 times first. So.
That's why I tell people, because I'm a representative for big records. So tear that contract apart and you make sure it suits you. Because all contracts aren't for everybody. And a lot of people do just well independently, to put that hard work in. So I always like to see what the answer is on that one right there. Now, do we have a name of a new original song that you might be working on?
Not exactly right now, but
little hint. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I can put you on the spot a little bit. That's great. So now, can you tell me what next cover tune you might be practicing to play out? Are you working on anything?
No.
Nothing
we got so many
specific.
covers. Not exactly. Not anything specific.
Nothing specific. Okay.
We were actually, talking about some kind of Jimi Hendrix.
Oh.
Some of his one of his songs to do a cover on.
No, do Hey Joe or something like that. Great stuff, man.
Yeah,
Hey Joe.
They are all good songs, but we have to agree on one.
You're right. That's going to be hard. I still have my albums upstairs. I love them, man. So most definitely. How many sets can you guys do when you play out?
How many? Sorry.
How many sets can you do? 1, 2, 3, 4?
2 or 3, maybe.
2 or 3? Okay, that's great. Good deal. So everybody out there in podcast land, if you're in Sweden, you need to check out Quiet Rival. You check them out. They are some damn good rock and roll right here. These guys, I want to party with these guys. A lot of fun, you gentlemen are. And you put it out some great music. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
We will go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Now, what do you see in about 5? Where would you like to be in 5 years with a band?
5 years, I would love to play our own songs. I'm more into writing my own music instead of maybe we can get 3-4 cover songs in a set, but I want to sit down and write my own music now. But it's a question of time.
Yeah, it is time. It does take time. Now, would all of you like to quit your day jobs and do this full time?
Well, yeah, that would be great, but I think it's kind of hard to do that at least in Sweden, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not in Europe, so I'm not quite up to what's going on over there. But I know it's a hot spot for your music, man. I mean, get your music out there because you're going to be eaten up. Especially Germany gets a hold of you. Look out.
That would be really nice, to go abroad and play like in bigger concerts and stuff like that. That would be really, really nice.
Yeah, you're playing around, Sweden area there. We call it the tri-states around here. Hit just a couple countries around Sweden and see what you can, kind of broaden out just little by little. Definitely. And your name will get out there. Yes, indeed. So, yes, I appreciate you being on the show today, brother.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I wish Purdy and Johnny and, everybody could have been here for the whole thing, but hey, we're going to do this again. Okay.
Yeah, I hope so.
We're going to do this again. Definitely. We'll set this up with Purdy. We'll do it here soon again, because I want to talk to him. I want to talk to all of you. Definitely. So this is your show. Anybody you want to say thanks to, shout out to?
Excuse me?
Anybody you want to say thank you to, shout out to? This is your show.
Magnum, Whitesnake, everybody. I want to say thank you to everyone.
Yeah. Johnny, how about you?
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Or am I?
I hear you.
No one special. Thank you, Al.
Thank you, Al.
It was really nice to be on this pod show.
I appreciate it, gentlemen. And next time we might do it just a little differently, so we don't have these little hiccups or whatever. But sounded great. Great interview, my friends. I'm going to get this uploaded and shot off to the platform so you and everybody in the world can hear it. And then the music will be out there.
Yeah.
So
sounds
everybody
good.
out in podcast land, check out Quiet Revival out of Sweden. They kick butt and are taking names. Okay, they are. Oh, look out, man. You guys are really tearing it up. Don't stop. Don't stop. All right?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Quiet Revival. Donnie, I will talk to you real soon, brothers. All right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. You have a great evening, and I'll talk to you a little later. All right?
Same to you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys. We're out here. Don't Cover TV podcast.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Bye.
Bye.